All right, welcome back to the channel. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao was robbed against Mario Barrios and prevented from making history. I'm disgusted. Manny Pacquiao has done enough in his career to deserve to get that god doggone fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we are going to be talking about the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. Yeah, robbery might be too strong of a word because it was a close fight. However, I have to say that I am disgusted by the outcome. Boxing had a chance to get it right last night and they got it wrong. Of all the fights that I have seen where the big ticket guy gets the decision, all the times I've seen it, I've seen Canelo Alvarez get it on multiple occasions. I've seen Floyd Mayweather Jr. get it about one time. I've seen Oscar De La Hoya get it. I've seen Anthony Joshua get them. I've seen all kind of people get them. I even saw Manny may have got one or two against Juan Manuel Marquez back in the day, but I was watching this fight with Mario Barrios thinking to myself the whole time, there's no way that Manny Pacquiao cannot win this fight. He started off very, very, very good, very well. He looked so like he was in slow-mo. Don't get me wrong. Like it was definitely Manny Pacquiao in slow-mo. It wasn't like the full-fledged, like his balance wasn't quite what his balance used to be, but you can still see just an amazing amount of athleticism in this guy, an amazing amount of skill, especially with that straight left hand, man. That straight left hand, that lead straight left hand that he's made famous and switching off those angles just was a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. Now, Mario Barrios, in my opinion, I don't think that he really did enough to beat Manny Pacquiao last night. I thought he did a nice job with his jab. He was controlling range with the jab, and then at times in the end of the fight, he started stepping it up a little bit more. But I just thought that the majority of the action, the majority of the fight was controlled by Manny Pacquiao, and then Manny Pacquiao should have won that fight. And man, but at the same time, hey, I'm not too mad, because we are going to be able to get another Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. And I think that it is going to be absolutely amazing the next time around. They had a really very, very wonderful undercard. I got to see Gary Russell Jr. return to the ring. I thought that was absolutely exceptional performance from Gary Russell Jr. The card, oh my God, if you didn't get a chance to see the Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu fight, that fight was off the chain, absolutely positively off the chain. It was action from beginning to end. Tim Tszyu, man, I can't help but say, man, what a great guy. Absolutely tremendously tough fighter. Is up in there against a guy that was 6'5", very, very, very big guy. Very, very, very big guy. Almost impossible to get inside on him during that fight. It was almost impossible for him to make any real ability to get underneath that jab. And then just Sebastian Fundora, you can see how Sebastian Fundora has matured over time, how he is now like much more, cautious with his, much more cautious. Yeah, so it's like, terrific fight from Tim Tszyu. But Tim Tszyu just couldn't get on the inside of that man, and it just started causing all kind of problems for him, man. Then right when I thought Tim Tszyu was coming back, because he started landing like really big overhand rights, he started landing big overhand lefts, flush on the chin. I mean, dead flush on the chin of Sebastian Fundora. Right on the chin, landed on multiple occasions, but then right around, that the fight came to the end around the 7th round, but as soon as Sebastian Fundora started stepping on that gas, it just got to be way too much for Tim Tszyu, and he just broke down Tim Tszyu. That guy, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't see anybody at 154 pounds beating Sebastian Fundora. I think that he is just going to be way, way, way too much for these guys, man, for just as long as he's at that weight class, if he's fighting in that particular way. Because right there, either with Tim Tszyu is one of the bigger punchers in that division, and he was landing shots dead on the chin of this man. And unlike what happened with Brian Mendoza, the guy didn't go anywhere. So I would not I'm not going to wait around for any of these guys really to be able to do anything with him, man. I think that's going to be tough on Jaron Ennis. I think that it's going to be very, very tough on Virgil Ortiz. Just very, very tough on these guys, man. But at the same time, the 154-pound division, I think, is doing particularly well right now. Fantastic, actually. But back to the main event, it was unfortunate that Manny Pacquiao didn't get that decision. If Manny Pacquiao would have gotten that decision, I think that it would have been, that's something that would have really truly been boxing history. For him to come back and do that at 47 years old, he would have beaten George Foreman's record. I think George Foreman might have done it at 45 or something. But for him to do it at 47 years old, man, what an incredible, incredible career. I mean, even to come that close, what an incredible career that this guy has had, man. And people are always talking about trying to make history, like they want to go up in weight classes, like they're going to go up 6, 7 weight classes, right? Manny has done all of that and more, man. But sometimes when people try to make history, like say, for example, the Canelo Alvarez fight with Terrence Crawford, they are considering that making history, right? Like that's supposed to be the biggest fight of the century, the biggest fight of the biggest fight of the century, the biggest fight of the decade. We hear about this stuff all the time, man. We hear about this stuff all the time, where you have they just make up accolades. But that particular fight, this particular one, if Manny Pacquiao would have won that, he would have beaten a legitimate champion because Yordenis Ugas was a legitimate champion. Mario Barrios beat him. If he would have been able to get that, man, come on, man. But it wound up being a draw, so I guess it's, kind of like, man, what do you call like that? That's like a sister kisser or whatever. But I'm just really, really, really feeling for the dude, man. I really feel for this guy, man. Manny Pacquiao, what a terrific fighter. What a terrific career you've had. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for what you've done for boxing. Just awesome career, man. And this is coming from somebody that was a big Manny Pacquiao, big Floyd Mayweather fan, not a big Manny Pacquiao fan, up until later in his career when I just started seeing like, man, this guy really does have a heart. He really is everything that he said he was. Deuces.